I apologize for my no makeup appearance, but I'm going to show you guys because I just got out of the shower, so I have no makeup on, of course. And I'm about to go to bed too. But I'm going to show you guys how I kind of get my wavy to curly kind of hair, and I'll show you guys the outcome in the morning. But so basically, I just learned how to do this, and I do it very sloppy because honestly I do not care how I look when I go to bed. And I just learned how to kind of like French braid, if you call it, so it's kind of a little difficult for me right now. So I like stay tuned and anyways, so you're gonna obviously use a comb and you're gonna comb out your hair like so. I already did it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, when you just get out of the shower or when your hair is wet, you always use a comb. I have the and when your hair is wet, when your hair is dry, you use an actual brush. Never use a comb when your hair is dry, and never use a brush when your hair is wet. It's very bad for your hair. It causes, if you want to grow out your hair, it's not the way to go. So anyways, you're going to part your hair like that. I apologize if it's not a straight back. I'm going to do easier sections. So, here, and you're going to take the first layer of your hair. If you need to use a comb, I honestly don't usually use. That's alright. Take a chunk of the first part of your hair, and you're going to divide it into 3 spots, and first braid it. And then with the section that you have to the left side, you're going to take up some hair. Usually I like to get all the hair in front. And then with the section, the hair in the back, closest to your head, you're going to take up some more hair. So as you can see, I'm not really careful with it, so it doesn't really matter if it's, oh! Shoot! I forgot to use something. I'm sorry, I used a Brazilian keratin therapy, Ever Straight. It's really not good if you're trying to get your hair wavy, but I love the smell of it. It really doesn't matter for straight hair, honestly. Anti-breakage serum. An exclusive blend of antioxidant-rich coconut oil, along with lush keratin protein, to strengthen and soften the hair, while organic avocado oil and coconut butter smooth the cuticle for straight, strong tresses, adding a brilliant glow and luminescent shine. Sulfate and sodium free. So what you're going to do is take a little bit, put it in your palm, and then get it warm between your palms. Love this part. Okay, so then you're going to take your hair to the back and just start brushing your hair. Like, if you could just see me, that would be awesome. Right. So you're just going to brush it through. The only thing about this is very oily, so I would recommend that you wash your hands afterwards. You don't want to use your face with your hands or... Okay. So after that, we're going to start with what we said before. Take the part, and if you need to fast forward, do so. Okay. So take the part that you want to start braiding with, which would be this. Divide it into 3 sections, and braid first, and then take up some hair. Make sure that you're kind of stroking through the hair, because sometimes it gets knotted at the ends. Alright, so you're going to put this on your back. And basically, every time you make one braid or a part of the braid, you're just going to take up more hair. And that way, you don't have like different amounts of pieces of hair in each different like strand. And so, yeah. So, basically, it's only going to take like a couple times until you actually get everything, or every part of your hair in the braid. And then you honestly braid, make sure it's tight too, because you don't want it to be loose. That way you're not going to, I mean, if you do, you're not really going to get the best results, and you're not going to get those kind of like crinkle curls that you want. They're not crinkle curls, they're like waves, like beach hair waves. So, especially in the summertime, they're awesome because, I don't know, it just reminds me of being on the beach. So you're kind of going to braid this until you really have no hair left to braid. And it's easier for people who have smaller fingers, so you can kind of like get more braid. And what I like to do is kind of split the hair up into like little tiny sections. That way, I can kind of braid it, as you can see, all the way to kind of the end. Which, like I said, it's a little bit harder with people with big hands, which is okay. Alright, so then I'm going to take my Expressions Snag-Free Soft and Spring Will Not Break Hair 500 rubber bands. I've never heard of the brand Expressions before, but I got this from the dollar store, which is okay. Oh. And they're just black little tiny ones, bands. And so yeah, take that, wrap that around your hair a couple of times. Now, when you're using, or when you're going to braid your hair with bangs, some people don't like to braid their bangs in there, but honestly, I don't like having half my hair wavy and then like my bangs kind of being straight. I think it looks kind of goofy. I'm sorry for anybody who does not do that. So, yeah. Basically, I'm going to start with my bangs, and I usually like to start on top because like I said, I don't like looking goofy, to me, of course. So, break that in 3. Alright, and then braid it 1 time, and you're going to start with the edges over here, and just take it and put in a lot of hair, because the side that you kind of like part your hair to, there's going to be tons and tons of more hair because you have your bangs and pretty much every part of the hair that, you know, you didn't have on the other side. So keep it tight though. Remember that it's kind of hard when you're trying to braid in your bangs. Keep that in mind, but just make sure that you're kind of trying to like squeeze it and kind of trying to make the braids tight. So keep going, and every so often kind of like make it like tight like that. It doesn't really hurt. I mean, I kind of have a strong head, honestly, I really do, but I mean, to some people, they might have like a softer scalp. So, I mean, just be as tight as you can without actually getting a headache or feeling uncomfortable during the night. And as you can see, I'm kind of braiding my hair towards the front rather than in the back. That way, I don't have to lay on the braids, so it doesn't kind of like give me bedhead or feel uncomfortable throughout the night, because I hate that. So yeah, it's really not hard to gather all your hair together, as some people might think, because it's like, oh, French braiding is so hard, but honestly, it's not that hard at all. I kind of learned how to do it by myself. Like, people try to show me, but I was like, alright, there is no way I'm going to learn it through you. I'm going to have to do it by myself, and I did learn how to do it by myself. There's so many videos also on YouTube, besides me, that can really show you probably easier tricks to do, or to learn how to French braid. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of dwindling on this last piece, trying to put everything together. Oh, whatever, screw it. Okay, so I know I look like a nut job right now, but in the morning I will show you how the outcomes turn out to be. And also, if you need something, because maybe your hair is a little bit thinner and it doesn't really hold curls that much, definitely put some hairspray in your hair. It doesn't really hurt to try, especially because if you're sleeping in it, I kind of tend to see that the hairspray doesn't really hold throughout the night, and it kind of doesn't even feel like you put anything in the night. So I'm sorry I look so weird, and I will definitely, oh, do you see the sprays coming out? I'm going to have to redo it. There we go. So, oh yeah, it's not really hard to redo either. All you do is, if you know how to braid, then you'll know how to like redo it. Which is easy. I think it kind of like got undone because I was messing with it at the bottom. But yeah. So, okay, I'll see you guys back in the morning. Bye! Hey YouTubers, again, I apologize for no makeup, but I woke up this morning and this is kind of what my hair looked like. so it all fell out. Which is totally alright because it's all going to be into one place. So I'm going to take out this side. Just got to get a mirror up ready. Okay. So basically I'm going to take out this little ponytail that I have here and start unraveling the braids all the way up into my bangs. And you can already see the kind of wavy effect that it gives off. Oh, your hair smells so good. Or mine does. Mine hair smells good after it. Alright, take this one out. And take it all out. Alright. So basically that's what your hair is going to look like. And if you want to do anything like special to it, as in like maybe like pin it back a little bit, because like sometimes a lot of people like don't want their bangs in their hair. Like me, I absolutely hate. Okay, my camera was being really slow, and it still is. Oh no, it's not. All right, let me go get some bobby pins. Okay, so here's my bobby pin jar, or whatever it's called. And I'm going to take 2 bobby pins and I'm going to pin them back like so. Just so that, like, because I'm going babysitting today, and like when you pick up kids, you don't want your hair in your face, or in their face anyway. So I'm pinning this back. By the way, when you first get out of the shower, I recommend that you put, you don't have to put a product such as this in your hair, but put something in your hair so that the curls or the waves kind of stick to. And then afterwards, I like to use this Aussie Scrunch Catch the Wave hairspray, because it's not a very like a hard hairspray. In fact, it's on like the last flexi hold, so it smells awesome, and it doesn't make your hair as like stick hard as some hairsprays might. So yeah, I recommend wearing this when you just need something to kind of like stay in, but not like the grab on hold really like hard hairspray. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Basically, I thought that we could do like a 360 in order for you to see kind of like my whole head. So here we go. Have a great day. Love you.